I had my little breakdown yesterday with this whole yield game, and so I thought I'd step back, look at it again the next day with a little bit more fresh eyes. As I mentioned yesterday, I ended up trying to mint one of these characters here, and in the process, ended up losing that 40K that I ended up purchasing with Avalanche, and I was quite pissed. But afterwards, I went on over here to the NF trade and picked up an adventure this way. Knowing full well, I'd like to get one of these hunters. However, I don't see that in the immediate future. Luckily, I ended up getting them for under the right around this floor price, so I was quite pleased with that. So what I was thinking about doing is if you were interested in playing this game, I would definitely go on over here instead of minting, picking up one of these guys on the cheap, maybe even two of them, just to get the ball rolling. And if it's anything like the police and thief game, the certain pattern is probably going to repeat itself. And so you're going to end up having multiple one of these. If you felt froggy and felt like minting some with the hopes of getting a hunter, great. If not, try and pick up these hunters on the low. If not, just maybe keep picking up a few of these, maybe two at a time if you can. So that way you'll start racking up these gems. If it's anything like the other game too, this gem and maybe will be a little bit more valuable down the road. You'll end up they'll end up going from their phase 1 to phase 2 at some point in time, and then you'll be stuck sitting around doing nothing. From what I understand, they're going to be adding in some kind of vault system, just like in the police and thief NFT. But for right now, I would say just pick up a couple of these and let them roll. I haven't looked at it all, but I suspect that you can't pull out the gems until your one character has gotten up to at least 20K. I could be wrong, it could be 10K. And then you can pull it out and do something with it. And what I wanted to double check though is what. So basically 10K is 13 bucks. And if you wanted to mint one, it's going to be $54. If 0.74 AVAX, and yeah, you might just be better off if you're like me. You don't have a whole lot of money to be playing around with. You got mouths to feed and bills to pay. What little money you have, you don't want to waste it gambling on the fact that you'll get this mint. So it's just frustrating as hell, and I wish like hell that they would just do away with it. But I get it. There's got to be something going on in the background that maybe we can't see. How is it 10% of the time these things get stolen? That means a 90% chance you'll get it, but out of the 3 times I've done it, every single one of them has failed. It just blows my mind. What are the chances? No, it just doesn't seem right. And then, of course, why? I don't get it. So anyway, be careful with this, and then definitely, hopefully you'll have fun with it as well. I'm hoping it'll start to pay off down the road, something like Police and Thieves.